that unfortunately this series is coming to an end. Not the all seasons career, but just on F1 2009. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hello you gorgeous people of the internet, and welcome back to the all seasons career mode on F1 2009. And it says an early exit for Hook. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to be bloody happening now, does it? Oh, for cock's sake. Anyway, we move on to the next Grand Prix now as we just check our progress with our team, which is of course is BMW Sauber, and they're very, very happy with us. So we move on to the European Grand Prix from Valencia. And oh my goodness gracious, bloody good God, I haven't driven this track, I think, since F1 2010, I do believe. Okay, then let's see how it... Oh my goodness, no, that's not the right way to go, is it? No. Oh God, get the car turned around, you plum. Okay then, so we move on to the qualifying session. As you can see, it's absolutely pissing down as our camera disappears behind some kind of tree. And there's a 100% chance of rain for the first quali session. So we go to our setup. As you can see, it's already been adjusted to 65 wings. And we're on the intermediate tyres. So I think I'm going to leave that just as it is as we go out now for our first qualifying session. We're just about to finish the first run. At the moment, Glock is in pole with 153. We cross the line though, and it's going to... Oh my goodness, it's going to be a lot faster than that. Look at that, a 149.873. But I carry on going for another lap. As you can see, Vettel's got pole with a 146. I'm still on 149, but I cross the line this time and it's a 146, which puts me into third place in qualifying session 1. Okay, we move on to session 2 now. As you can see, it's completely dried up, so we have dry conditions for our next qualifying session. Yes, 0% chance of rain. So I think I'm going to adjust the wings down a little bit from 65% down to 50%. Okay, so I'm just doing qualifying session 2. I've had a little bit of damage to my front wing because I have actually hit the barrier or slightly glanced it. But I crossed the line and it's another pole position with 144.179. And I'm in the session in 4th place. So on to final qualifying now, and once again it's still dry and we go out for our run. Barrichello is currently on pole with a 145, and am I going to beat it? Yes, I do. Look at that, a 143, over 2 seconds ahead. But after the qualifying had finished, I actually ended up in 2nd place. Well, that's still good for the race. Look, just pipped to the post by Jenson Button. Okay then, let's do this. So once again, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the all seasons career mode, and we say go, 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 and away we go from 2nd position. Jenson Button has well got the jump on us as we go into turn 1. Of course, he's in the almighty, the all-conquering, the absolutely unstoppable, well, at least for the first half of the season anyway, Brawn car. Yes, the Brawn car. But I do manage to get very, very close up to the Kirchner Dells of Jenson Button there. But oh, he's gone wide as we go into turn 3. Can I use that to my advantage and get past him? Well, no, he's pulling away once again because, of course, he's in the mighty, mighty Brawn car and I'm in a Sauber. Yes, BMW Sauber, don't forget, but still a Sauber as we go a little bit wide as we go into this very, very tight section and go over the bridge and into this next very, very tight right-hander. So now it's time to put on a little bit of curves, I do believe. Yes, come on, Dave, put on a little bit of curves. There you go, yes. But look at that, though. Jenson Button is away and gone in that Brawn. I just got no chance of catching him. And behind me at the moment, I've got Nico Rosberg. Of course, he's in the... Is it the Williams still? The Williams. Oh, my goodness. So, still trying hard to catch up to the back of Jenson Button. But at the moment, making absolutely zero progress. Just look at that mini-map. Look at the gap he's pulling out to me now. This is going to be very, very difficult for me to catch up to Button. Now 2.5 seconds behind Jenson Button now. Wowzers. But you know what they say about old Dave? Yes, he never gives up and he never surrenders, don't you know? So let's see if I can actually catch up to the back of Jensen. I did like this complex of corners that you went through on this Valencia circuit. If you got it right, you could actually gain almost half a second. If you got it wrong, you completely cocked it up and lost about half a second. As we just go around now to complete the end of lap 1. Still in second place for the Hookster at the moment. Just looking in my rear view mirrors, back at Rosberg, who is almost a second behind. So we accelerate forward down to lap 3. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I've called right up to the back of Jensen Button and I go for a pass around the outside. Oh my god, I've done it. I've bloody well done it. Now up into first place. Oh my goodness. As we accelerate forward now to lap 4. As you can see, I've got a little bit wide there, a little bit wide, and Jensen Button almost uses that as an opportunity to get past me. But at the moment, the Hookster is still hanging on as we accelerate forward now, still on lap 7, and it's almost time for my pit stop, although I have to say the tyres aren't looking too bad at the moment. Anyway, the end of the lap. In for our stop now. We are of course going to lose the lead as we come in. It's going to be another 20-second pit stop because of course we have to refuel in this game. Yes we do. Dave, you idiot. Anyway, so we go from the hard tyre onto the softer tyre. As you can see, it's got the green stripe around the rim to indicate that we're on the softer tyre. Oh my god, look at this. It's ridiculous. Come on, for God's sake, let me out. 13 seconds, 14 seconds. And we're down to second already. Rubens Barrichello has got past in the other brawn. So down to second place as we rejoin on lap 8 now. I'm still ahead of Lewis Hamilton though. Still ahead of the blessed one at the moment. Oh my god, this is tight. This is very, very tight. I'm playing ping ball with the barriers. Almost did some damage, but we're okay. So we continue on now to the end of lap 8. And I do believe there's a couple of cars coming in. Yes, I hope one of them is Barrichello. And yes, it is Barrichello. So now the Hookster is up into the lead once more. Yes, fantastic. First place for the Hook. Second place, Vettel. Third place, Glock. As we accelerate forward now to lap 10, as you can see, I've managed to get the gap up to Barrichello to, oh my goodness, 11 seconds, 12 seconds. It's going to be 15 seconds, I do believe. Yes, 15 seconds now from Ruby Barrichello. As we accelerate forward now to lap 14, it's the last lap of the race. The tyres are almost at the end of the cliff, but we just managed to hold it together. I'm going to cross the line in first place. I'm going to cross the bloody line in first place. Yes, get in. Wow. Fantastic. The supermodels are going to go crazy tonight. Absolutely crazy. But what games could we play, you ask? Well, I'll tell you about that a little bit later. Yes, a little bit later. So there you go. 19 seconds ahead of Sebastian Vettel in the end. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. Oh, look at that. Looks like I've got an award for my efforts. I do like to be rewarded for my efforts, don't you know? Get noticed. Does that mean the other teams are finally going to notice me? Well, let's hope so. We've got a new helmet design as well. Venom. Oh my goodness, look at this. The awards are coming thick and fast now. Grand Prix win. Is that it? Is that it? No, we've got another one. A new trophy, of course, for getting in first place. Wowzers. Okay then, let's go on to the next Grand Prix now, which of course is from Spa-Francorchamps. Yes. It's the gorgeous Spa circuit, and let's have a look and see how I'm doing at the moment. Yes, it looks okay, looks okay. And we move on to Belgium now, and oh for fuck's sake, it's pissing down. Yes, the weather forecast is 100% chance of rain. Okay then, so we go out now for our practice. Oh, that's not bloody annoying at all, is it? No. Oh god. So anyway, enough of the graphical glitches. It's time for the qualifying session. And as you can see, it looks like it's sort of been raining, but it's dried up a little bit. We've got 50-50 on the wings. I think we're going to leave that because that's what you need pretty much for Spa, especially in the damp. No, actually I'm going to turn them down to 40. Yes, go down a little bit because it may be dry outside. I'm not quite sure. Well, there's no actual rain, but we are on intermediate tyres. So let's see how we do now as we go into Eau Rouge very, very gingerly. Oh, actually that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I could certainly pull on the power on the next lap. So we go now and see how we do as we cross the line, and it's going to be at 5 seconds ahead. Oh my goodness. Wow. And yes, quite expectedly, I'm in first place after the first session. So into the second session now, and it's dried up completely. Yes, we have sunshine. So I'm going to lower the wings now down to 30%, I think. Yes, just to give us a little bit more straight line speed. So after the second qualifying session, I'm going to cross the line, and oh my god. 3 seconds ahead of the next car now with a 151. Dave is unstoppable and first place for qualifying session 2 as we go into the final session of qualifying now. And oh, cock it, it's raining, for cock's sake. Anyway, just about across the line on the final qualifying session. Vettel's on a 1:57. Once again though, we Jesus Christ on the bike, 7 seconds ahead of the next car, and we end up predictably in pole position for the Belgian Grand Prix. Oh my god, let's do this then. And oh, cock it, it's still bloody raining for the race. So once again, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons Career Mode, and we say go, 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 and away we go from pole position on the grid. Is one of the cars going to get a jump on me? And yes, they do. It's Rubens Barrichello as we go into turn 1. Oh, we got an oil warning flag as well. I don't know why the hell that is. And I go straight to the back of Rubens Barrichello, and he storms off down the hill. Absolutely storms off down the hill as we go into the Eau Rouge section of the glorious Spa-Francorchamps circuit. And I'm getting very, very close to the back of Barrichello, I do believe. Oh my goodness, oh shit, I can't see anything though. That spray's ridiculous. Oh no, Dave, don't try and get down there, mate. Don't try and get down there. That's very, very tight. Very, very tight indeed. And oh god, this graphical glitching is pissing me off right now. Anyway, so at the moment Barrichello still in the lead. I'm in second and Sebastian Vettel is in third position. But can I get past Barrichello? Well, possibly not. The wet conditions are not proving to be very good for this Sauber. Doesn't seem to be very quick, but hopefully I may be able to get onto a podium at the end of this Grand Prix. But as always, Davey's going to give it his all and see if he can catch up to the back of Rubens Barrichello in the all-conquering brawn, which is, well, it's away and gone actually. I think he's halfway around the next Grand Prix. So let's see if we can catch up to the back of him though, as we accelerate forward now to a little, oh god, Jesus. Oh no, the graphical glitching has caused me to go off because I couldn't see where I was going. There's contact. Someone's hit me up the Kirchnerdels and it was Vettel, Sebastian Vettel. Oh my goodness, I'm now down to third place. Yes, third position now for the Hookster. But look at this, oh Jesus, almost went straight to the back of him. He slowed right down at the exit of that corner, and I managed to get my second place back. But there's Rubens Barrichello, and oh my goodness, I'm catching right up to the back of him as well. Am I going to get him this time through Eau Rouge? Am I going to get him? Well, Dave, once again, it's pine on the beans, and you still can't see shit through that spot. No, not too wide through Eau Rouge, Dave. Not too wide through Eau Rouge. I still can't see where I'm going. I'm going to see if I can get down the inside of Ruby though. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be very, very tight. But I managed to do it. Yes. Oh my God. Up into first position now for the Hookster as we accelerate forward now to lap 3. I've got the gap to Barrichello now to 5 seconds. Wow. 5 seconds is the gap as we accelerate forward now, still on lap 5 now, and I've gone a little bit wide. The tyres are almost at the end of their cliff already. We're only on lap 5, and as a consequence of that, Rubens Barrichello has managed to catch up to me. There's only a 1 point something second gap now, so it's time for me to come in. I can't last any longer on these intermediate tyres. Oh, but we have a Brawn car coming in as well. I think it's Jenson Button. Yes, it is. Now, can we get the jump on Button? Well, let's hope so, if they can do us a fast pit stop. Now, come on, mechanics. 20 seconds for these pit stops is ridiculous. I don't think it was ever that long in real life, for God's sake. Anyway, so we changed from the intermediate tyres to another set of the intermediate tyres because basically it's still raining, as you can see. Oh my God, just look at this. Come on, for God's sake, let me out, let me out. 11 seconds, 12 seconds. I've lost the lead, I've lost the lead. Ferrari's come in. We've got a McLaren in as well, but we do manage to get the jump on Jenson Button. And we rejoin now in 6th position. I do believe, was it 5th? No, it's 4th actually. 4th position. Wowzers. Oh, Jesus, almost went straight into the bloody pit wall. Well, the old pit wall actually. Oh my God, that would have been disastrous, absolutely disastrous as we go through the Eau Rouge section. Now we accelerate forward now to lap 6. Still in 4th place, but there's another couple of cars coming, I do believe. I may be able to gain a few positions. Yes, up into 3rd place now, is it 3rd position? No, actually it's now 2nd place with just Sebastian Vettel in front of me. 7 seconds up the road. Let's see if we can catch up to Sebastian then as we accelerate forward now to lap 7, just going to lap 8. And I think that may be Sebastian coming into the pits, is it? And the answer to that is yes, it is. Wowzers. Back into 1st place for the Hookster once more on lap 8. Well, Okay, so we accelerate forward now to lap 8, just the end of lap 8. I've got the gap up to Jensen Button to 9, almost 10 seconds now. Wow, this is looking very, very good for another win. Let's see if it is going to be another win though, as we accelerate forward now to lap 11, and I've got the gap. No, it's dropped now to 5 seconds, and the reason for that is look at the tyres. The tyres have reached the end of their cliff. Oh no, I'm in real trouble here. As we accelerate forward a little bit further into the lap, and I've gone wide, and Button's got past me. Oh, you absolute bugger. You absolute bugger. Now, the effect in this game when you lose your tyres is basically the car slows right down, and it feels like you're trying to steer through treacle. Yeah, there's no actual sort of loss of tyre grip. They haven't managed to put any of that in because this is still only a PSP game. But yes, the car just slows down to a crawl. And as you can see, there's a huge amount of cars now building behind me. But can I hang on? I've got Lulu right behind me, right up me quiche Nadels. I don't believe it. Can I hold on though? There's just a few more corners to go. But of course, I'm not going to be able to get around those corners because the tyre... Oh, for God's sake, the graphical glitching. The tyres have completely reached the end. Oh no, I can't see where I'm going again. And I'm off. No, bollocks. Oh, I've hit the barrier. Oh no, I've hit bloody Hamilton. There's front wing damage as well. And I'm being passed by a car's hand over fist. I don't believe it. And oh no, and I've skipped the final chicane. Oh, bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. So I crossed the line in 6th position. Wow. Well, very little I could do there. The tyres were completely knackered. Anyway, I'm still going to go out with the supermodels tonight. But what games could we play, you ask? Well, we could play some Subbuteo. Yes, I always like banging my balls into the back of the net. Oh dear. And then for afters, we could play, oh my goodness, you want more? But I've been riding you all night. Now I know how the monkeys feel. Oh God, I tell you, when YouTube finds out about this, I'm in real trouble. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. There will, of course, be more later.